Fallout by Rachel Lawson. Apparently the man was killed because he knew too much and was going to speak in court, so someone silenced him. A Grim Reaper said matter-of-factly to the sergeant of the police in a rather odd-looking scene, that of a morgue. "Mortimer, who killed him?" asked the sergeant, in no way scared or nervous, talking to him. It seemed natural for his being there. The ghost did not say. He said he knew nothing of the crime he was going to reveal or his own death. "I take it as a Three Wise Monkeys case," said Mortimer matter-of-factly. "You mean he won't say what he knows?" said Reynard Alexander, the sergeant. "Yes," spoke the Reaper in a dying voice. What was he going to tell the court? The true identity of Reynard was interrupted by the entrance of a man in a blue tux top hat and mask. He looked nervous. "Lancelot Alexander," scoffed Reynard, who was his grandfather's and mother's uncle. "His parents were cousins. Why are you nervous around our friend Mortimer?" "There must be another reason," snarled the Reaper, who knew Lance was hiding some dark secrets. "This is probably the work of the necromancer," Mortimer hissed. "I wouldn't know," said Lance offhandedly. "If it was him, the man deserved it." "I have no doubt the necromancer thinks so," said the Reaper. "Uncle, where is my father? Something has happened," said Lance, looking the Reaper dead in the eyes. "What has happened that you need him?" asked the Reaper. "I haven't seen him today," said Reynard. "Mother is in hospital," said Lance nervously. Reynard was speechless. He loved her. She was his niece and he hadn't heard of it. He and his brothers had arranged their marriage at first, but Blake and she despised each other. Later, they grew to love each other deeply. Blake was the heir to the empire of the solar system. He was now emperor. She was the daughter of the King of Time. They saw great promise in the match. She was called the Angel of Time. Their powers were inherited by one of their sons, the Timekeeper, the most powerful being of their race and the most lonely, but enough of him. "Why didn't you tell us before, you psycho?" said the Reaper, his voice no longer disguised. It was Blake who spoke. "She was attacked in a home invasion. She's critical. She was shot, and the doctors are worried she won't make the night," Lance said, not wanting to be the one to tell the Reaper his wife was dying. "I had better go find friend Blake," said Mortimer in his disguised voice. "Me too," Lance said, dematerializing after his father. A man in a doctor's outfit came dashing out of a medicine cupboard in the hospital. "There you are, Doctor. We were looking everywhere for you." "We have another job for you," an orderly said. "For heaven's sake, don't beat around the bush," grumbled the doctor. "Another freshie for you," said the orderly. "Please refrain from referring to them as freshies. Call them a dead person," hissed the doctor. "Okay, another dead person," said the orderly. "Take me to them," the doctor demanded. "Dr. Death has come to do his job," announced the orderly to the nervous nurse inside the room with the body. "I'm a coroner, not Dr. Death," said the doctor, entering the room. "So sorry," a Reaper said, walking out of the room. The doctor ran to the bedside of the dead person. "Oh my God, no," the doctor said, weeping tears of blue electric fire which crystallized, betraying his inhumanity to his colleagues. "Blue Midnight is Dr. Death," cried the orderly. "Really, Sherlock, how didn't you know?" said Blake, crying. "I was called here by my son because my wife was critical. I just told him about his wife's death." "Hey, that's your job, telling people their relatives are dead," the orderly moaned. "I'll do the same favor one day," snarled Blake. "Who killed her?" roared Blake. "We don't know," the nurse said. "I will not rest till she is avenged," screamed Blake. "Now you are talking like me," Lance said, entering the room. Blake embraced the man he despised most in the world, his own son, who he saw as a monster. He was also known as the Necromancer, Fate's Avenger, or to Blake a mad, violent serial killer led by the nose by his boss, the last Fate, Argent, who was Mortimer's boss too, but Blake never liked or trusted him. Argent had turned the young, dashing, heroic Emperor into the king of the Grim Reapers with nothing to make him trust him. Lance had his father's powers of sorcery and necromancy, like his long-dead sister had. "If he's Blue Midnight, then you are his son, the enchanter," the nurse said in awe of them. They were alien superheroes to the world. Their darker lives were less well known. "I'll help you," said Lance coldly. "No one escapes my vengeance." "For God's sake, stop boasting, you psycho. Your mother lies freshly murdered," Blake snapped. "Stop fighting, you two. Enter the vortex. I need you," a crying voice shouted from a swirling vortex. They walked into it, and a man in tears greeted them. Blake hugged him. "Son," said Blake, crying. "I can't help save Mum, but we can avenge her," said the man. "In the past, I saw him in the pool of time," said Lance. "Come," said the man, leading them to a glowing pool of water with the attack repeating in it. They heard him speak as he shot her, "A life for a life," he said, and he shot her and it repeated. "This him?" asked Blake, seeing a man he knew. "Yes, you met him, the dead stool pigeon," said the man. "Him? Then maybe I did murder him after all," Lance said. "Was he blackmailing Lance?" Blake asked. "No, Dad was being blackmailed, or will be when you go back," said the man. "Why?" Blake asked. "He finds out you are Mortimer, and he wants you sent to prison as a murderer," said the man. "I didn't kill anyone," said Blake. "Mortimer took his wife," the man said. "She died. I took her for processing," said Blake. "He doesn't see it that way," said the man. "How did she die?" Lance asked. "You killed her, Lance," Blake lied. Lance felt terrible, thinking he caused his own mother's death. "She was in a car accident," said Blake seriously. Lance scowled. "How did he die?" Lance asked. "I will attack him with my sword, the sword of time," said the man, "to protect my family. Tempus, the timekeeper. You never leave the tunnels of time for any reason, let alone to murder a man," Lance said, shocked. "I saw it, so it will happen," Tempus said. "No wonder the killer of your mum's ghost is refusing to talk," Blake said. "He doesn't want to help or antagonize us more." "Is there any chance of saving Mum?" asked Lance. "No, but she will be avenged," Tempus said. "When are we going to?" Blake asked. 2 days before you left," Tempus said. "Don't let your younger selves see you." "Why?" Lance said. "You don't know you are there. Don't want to change the past much," Tempus said. "We saved the moon from a space cuckoo, why can't we save our mum?" Lance asked. "Can we save her by not going back to save her?" "This is a fixed point in time. You can't not go back, it has already happened. The moon wasn't a fixed point, and it was the moon. Without it, there is no Earth. You were saving the Earth," Tempus said. "Enter the vortex and do what already happened." "Here we go again," said Lance as they walked in the vortex. A man in a mask and a tux stood by the grave of his friend's dead wife. "Angela Alexander, you will live again," the man said. "You will reincarnate in the past." "Argent, what are you doing lurking in the graveyard?" Angela's grieving widower snapped, finding it an odd place to find fate. "Oh hi, Mortimer, what brings the king of the Grim Reapers here?" Argent said. "My wife is buried here, it gives me a right and reason to be here," said the Reaper Mortimer. "Isn't she in your realm?" asked Argent. "Only her soul, I've not seen her since she was processed," Mortimer said. "Oh shame," said Argent, "no job perks." "No, Reapers are not meant to see their wives and families after death," Rule Mortimer was interrupted. "Quit with the paperwork, she's your wife," Argent snapped. "I know a lady you may like," Argent said, leading Mortimer from his wife's grave. "There can never be anyone for me but Angela, you busybody," said the Reaper. "We'll see," said Argent, smiling. "What are you up to?" said Mortimer. "You'll see," said Argent. A woman woke up with all the memories of Angela one day. What a dream. She said to herself, I feel like a new person. This is my cousin, said Argent to Blake Alexander, a downtrodden, mocked doctor at Queen's Cross Hospital. Wait a second, you don't have any cousins, let alone relatives, said Blake, seeing a trap. No, I do. She's new to the area, can you show her around, said Argent. You are the last fate. Since when were there two? Said Blake. You're trying to play Cupid, it won't work. No, I'm not, she's working at your hospital, this is her first day, said Argent. Oh, good day, dear lady, said Blake politely. Hi Blake, I'm Angela, I'm back, said the woman. I see Dr. Angela Silver, said Blake, reading her name tag. No, I'm Angela, said the woman, frustrated. Okay, Angela it is then, said Blake. No, I am Angela Alexander, said Angela. No, you are not my wife, she's dead, said Blake, or should be. Argent, have you trained her to say that she's my wife? I won't have her. But I'll help her. Whoever she is. Good, all I wanted, lied Argent. Careful girl, he thinks you are someone else and not his wife reincarnated, said Argent in her mind. Well, work here is rather dead at the moment, he said, trying to break the ice. Oh, it's a morgue, she said, laughing. I work here too, I was assigned as your assistant, said Angela. Well, nobody told me. No one notices me except when someone dies, then it's time to drag Dr. Death out of the morgue, said Blake, frustrated. Okay, this is the slab, said Blake, pointing. The freezers are out there, so is my office. Can I see your office? She asked. Okay, Blake said. It was a dark, dingy room full of paperwork. On the wall she saw a poster that read Coldplay and Death and All His Friends. Angela laughed, she knew who he was. A joke? Angela asked. What? Asked Blake. The poster, she said. No, I like Coldplay, good album that one, said Blake. Oh, said Angela, me too. Angela pulled out her phone and looked for it in her music. All she could find was the Phantom of the Opera song from the movie. It's not there, she said. What? Said Blake. Coldplay song 42, I thought I had it here. All I have is the Phantom of the Opera, she said. Sounds like Argent's in your mind, Blake laughed. What do you mean? Asked Angela. He plays with people like puppets, said Blake. But I had it on my phone, said Angela. No, my wife did, she loved it, Blake said, smiling, remembering her. Oh, said Angela. I'll play it for you, Blake said, pulling out his phone. Those who are dead are not dead, they are in my mind, Angela sang along with the band. My angel used to love singing along with the album, said Blake. Did she? Asked Angela, realizing whose phone it was that had the song on. All of the dead bodies in the morgue screamed at once. What's wrong? Angela asked. I have to go to work, a soul is missing in the underworld, said Blake. Is that what it means? Asked Angela. No, a reaper just told me, that was just to get my attention, Blake said. Dad, she likes you, said the reaper. I know, necromancer, she is suspicious, Blake said in the reaper's mind. She's crazy too, she thinks she's your mum. Maybe she's the one missing, said their son. Argent, screamed Blake. What do you want, Blake? Argent snapped, appearing he looked like Cupid a bit. What are you wearing? Blake asked. I'm an actor in costume, I just left the stage, I was playing Puck, said Argent. Oh, you are a fairy, Blake said, I thought you were playing Cupid. No, said Argent. I still am not convinced you aren't, said Blake. What have you done with my wife's soul? Nothing, said Argent. Then why did you sign for it? Blake snapped. I signed for what? Argent asked. The magic which took her from Elysian was yours, accused Blake. I reincarnated her, said Argent. You mean she's my wife? Blake asked, looking at Angela. I told you I was, said Angela. What is Lance doing here? You see me? Her son said nervously. Of course, always could, said Angela. Stop the screamers, I can't think. The dead went quiet. How dare you mess with this poor woman and my wife's soul, said Blake. How dare I save her life? I made this woman to carry your wife's soul. She is my cousin, said Argent. I did this for you and her. Now what do we do? Asked Blake. Angela kissed him. I am your wife, we live happily ever after again, Angela said. Blake stood dumbstruck, not sure what to do or say. We'll be fine, said Angela. I told you that you would like her, said Argent. Angel, I don't know what to do. I can't kill you for your soul, Blake said. I'll have to get used to this. He kissed her back,